All right. How's everybody doing? This is exciting. It's like Christmas morning. So, I mentioned in my last video that I would be having a upcoming PSA reveal. It's my first, believe it or not. I've been collecting for 25 years. Plus years, more than that even. I just started grading last year for the first time. Did a little bit of HGA, tested them out early on. Then did some SGC reveals, which you can see on this video. I think my HGA one is actually on this video too. Did a couple with them. So everything that I've ever got graded, you can go back and look on the channel. I believe I've posted them all. I finally decided to give PSA a shot. Now, it sounds crazy. Why wouldn't I started with PSA? I know they're like the juggernaut grading company. I like to give all the companies a shot, number one. Number two, in just my judgment, in my opinion, I've always felt that SGC in particular has been a more fair grading company. I never understood how I've seen many PSA grade as 10 and be off center. And so immediately, to me, if I was a grader, or if I was running a grading company, or if I certainly was a grader, there's no way I would ever give a card a 10 if it was off center. But I've seen some PSA off center 10s, which, you know, so I never found them as credible as everyone loves to call them. But they are the market industry leader. They do obviously get back the biggest returns. And I've liked the fact that I've heard through the grapevine, because again, this is my first sub, that they've started grading more stricter. So, which I applaud them for. So, what I did, this is my first submission. This is 30 cards. Just got it. Literally just opened the pack. By the way, the boxes for PSA, I have no idea how to cut these things open. It's just, you know, they're brown boxes with brown tape. I have no idea which is the part of the box to open up. I mean, I butchered the heck out of these boxes, trying to just get these cards out of them. All right, so what I did, just to make this thing a little more fun, this is the first time I've ever done this too. I didn't do this with my previous reveals. Is I basically put down what I thought. I know a lot of graders do this, or a lot of people on various channels do this, and I thought I'd do the same thing. So I, you know, did the what I predicted here. Most of them are 10s and 9s. I mean, why else are you going to submit if you don't think they are? I doubt that I, you know, achieved all of these. I mean, that would be crazy if I did. But I have to say this. I did get a mistaken sneak peek because, again, being new to PSA, my first sub, when they sent me the email telling me that they've shipped them, I clicked on it, and I saw, like, the top 3 or 4 cards, not as far as the description of them. I did see the grades really quick. That's kind of what drew my eye. And I did see a tag at the one end, one of the cards that says Alvarez. So I know that, and I think I only had one Alvarez. I have to double check that I sent in. But I believe the Alvarez, the only one that I believe I sent in was the Topps Chrome Black rookie. And I have that, you see right here, as a 10. And I think that that's the card, the only one that I did see. I saw, like, this is what I kind of caught in my eye. I saw, like, Alvarez. And then I saw the 10. But I have to say this, that I thought that the 3 out of the first 4, not that I thought, but I saw 3 out of the first 4 cards that I sent in that I happened to glimpse in the email were 10s. So if there's anything like that, I'm off to a pretty good start. If it goes in this order, if it happens to go into this order, and I don't think these cards are potentially in that order, maybe they are, you'll see that I had, if that listing that came back was in the same exact order, I had 4 out of my first 4 cards submitted as 10s. So I might be on a pretty good track with that. All right, so like I said, I'm not sure what order they're in. I'll check the there's 30 cards here, and we're going to start off with, I think I have 2 of these too, Grayson Rodriguez refractor. He should be pitching this year, and he's the top pitching prospect in all baseball, so I figured it was a good time to send those in. Yeah, 2018 Bowman Draft Grayson Rodriguez rookie refractors. I had one of them Here's my prediction. I had one of them as a 9, and the other one is a 10. So let's see how we did. Here we go. Can you feel the suspense? I can. All right, here we go. I don't know if this is. Let me see if this the other card underneath this is Grayson. No, see, it's not Grayson. Is Grayson at the bottom of this? Let's just see if he is. Nope. So that's the Alvarez. All right, so there's the Alvarez. So I could flip these and go in order, I guess. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that. All right, we'll do that. Let me just find something to use as a reveal. Here we go. Let's use this. All right, so let's see. I'm going to do it this way. I'm just going to reverse the order here. Maybe I should pause the video. I think I will. Can I pause? I can't pause the stupid video. All right, well, you know what? I guess I could do it this way. Let's start out with the Alvarez. We'll just go. I'll just pick up from the bottom. Sorry about that. Like I said, first reveal. Call me rookie. So, this is the one I was thinking that I saw quickly on the email. This is the Yordan Alvarez Topps Black Chrome Rookie. And I did predict it was going to be a 10. Let's go back to my predictions. I did predict, guessing a 10 on it. Let's see how we did. Here we go. Bam! We hit a 10. There we go. Nice. All right. So if this is in any order now, this next one should be a Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Bowman Chrome Rookie. It's not. Okay, so these are not in any order. So you know what? Because they're not, we'll just go back to what I had initially as Plan A. Okay, so the Yordan, which is the one that I did see. None of these others. All these other ones will definitely be a surprise. I had a feeling that this Yordan was the one that I saw as a 10. So, all right. Well, I'm 100% in my guesses. I guess do this over with the flip. I'll do this. I think a lot of people have done this too. So, all right. So here we go. We'll go with the Grayson. There's two. There should be two. There's two of them in here. This is his Bowman 2018 Bowman Draft Chrome Refractor. And I'll do a flip here. Okay, so there it is. Nicely done. And here comes the reveal. And remember, I guessed I have two of these, and I guess one would be a 9, one would be a 10. So let's see how we did. And we got a 10. Bingo. How about that? Great start. 2 gem 10s. I thought I have a pretty good eye for grading. So far, I'm shooting 100%. Nice. Nice. All right. I have two of these also. Again, I don't know if they're going to be back-to-back, but this is just a Score Peterson rookie. Nothing crazy. Hoping to get 10s because you don't get anything less than a 10 on this. This is, I basically am not going to make any money, especially when you include the grading fee. So I have two of them. I don't know if they're back-to-back. Let's do a check. They are not back-to-back. All right, so these are definitely all mixed up here. I did guess 10s on both. So, let's see. We'll do the flip. Again, these are, if I don't get 10s on these, then I screwed up. It's basically my mess up. All right, here we go. You guys have probably seen this before. Not a hard card to get. Here we go. Please give me a 10. Let's see. We got a 10. There we go. 3 for 3. Nice. All right. Next up is the Terrell Owens 96, I believe, Bowman's Best. Is that the year 96? I believe it is. Yes, 96 Bowman's Best. And this one here, just to show you, I don't expect a 10. So I have here, there's the Terrell Owens Bowman's Best Rookie. I have an 8 or a 9 as my grade on this one. Why did I send it in? I really just wanted to get it graded. That's the bottom line with this one. And I really wanted to actually, the other reason was I wanted to test to see if this does come back an 8 or 9. Really, because I pretty obviously have shown that have a pretty good eye for 10s so far. All right, let's see what we got. We'll do a do the flip. There we go. So there it is. It's got a pretty good reflection, so you see the camera on this card. But so there's the Terrell Owens Bowman's Best Rookie. Owens doesn't have that many rookies. This is one of the few that he has. And let's see what he gets. And we get a 8. All right, look at that. I should be a grader. PSA should hire me. I had 8 or 9 on this, and got me an 8. That's what I right in my ballpark. All right, this is Marcelo Mayer. This is a rookie. This is his 2021 Bowman Draft Marcelo Mayer Chrome Refractor, and I do predict that this should be a 10. I did pull this card, so there it is. I have a 10 there. Let's see how we did. This one hits a 10. I live out in Connecticut, so purposely wanted to get this one to sell to some Red Sox fan. This is so there you go. Sweet card. Looked like a 10 to me. I didn't see anything wrong with it. Looks like it was centered pretty well. Let's see if PSA agreed with me. Marcelo Mayer, and we get a 10. Boom! Nail it again. Nice. Nice. All right. Right now, I'm 5 for 5. 5 for 5. And 4 for 4 on my 10s. Well, obviously I would be. This is stupid to say. All right. Let's go to Jeter. This is one of the Jeter 95. They call it a rookie, but it's really not his rookie. Obviously, his rookie's on the 93, which I'll be sending in the PSA because I have 2 of those. But some people consider this rookie, or it's like a sub-rookie or something. 1995 SP Derek Jeter. I have 10s on both. You see I wrote 10 both. Let's see. I have no idea. This is one that I could definitely have a hiccup here because it was hard to tell. I kind of was like looking at some others online, and it's kind of hard to tell between 9s and 10s. So in terms of the centering. So I thought that these two had a shot based on what I just saw. So we'll see. Here it is. For those of you who may not be familiar with the card, let's see if we got a 10 on it. Mint 9. Okay, so this one was one I thought, I just said it right before I revealed, that I may have a hiccup. And I do have a 9. And the reason why what I was kind of referring to is the width of this red on the top and the bottom is really what determines a 9 and 10, at least from what I could figure out. So not surprised this ended up a 9. It is my first miss, but you did hear me say that if it was going to be a hiccup, it might be this one. And it was. So we got a 9 on the Jeter. I have another shot at it. Ooh, I don't know if I want to do this Yzerman reveal now. This is kind of what I want to save the last. What the hell, I might as well do it. Steve Yzerman, for those of you who do hockey, you should know that the 84 or 85 O-Pee-Chee are almost ridiculously hard to get centered. And they also have a lot of chipping on the corners. It's just it's impossible to get 10. That's why if you ever look at a Steve Yzerman or try to find one on that's graded out of 10, first of all, they're super rare, and if you are able to find one, they're thousands, tens of thousands of dollars. I don't expect a 10. I did actually put 9 or 10, but trust me when I say that this 10 is very optimistic. In fact, this is another one that might even be less than a 9. I don't know. We'll see. But I do have 9 or 10 just to cover my... Oh, no, wait a minute. I'm looking at the Jeter. No, this is the Yzerman. All right, I got it right. Let's see, I have 9 or 10 written down here. More than likely, this will be a 9. I'd be shocked, and you'll hear me scream if this ends up a 10. So, this is the most valued card in this... I believe it is. Potentially. Especially if it hits a 10. All right. I was going to save this one for last, but what the hell. Here we go. I'm a huge Steve Yzerman fan, by the way, so this is a PC item for me. All right, here we go. Now, like I said, you rarely see these cards this centered. Now, what I thought may prevent me from getting a 10 is if you look, it's kind of hard to see, but right there, kind of just to the right, midway on the white border there, there's a little bit of a chip, ever so slightly. And there's also one. No, it's just part of the holder. That's it. So does that keep me from a 10? Probably. If this thing hits a 10, man, it'll. I'm gonna go nuts. So I'm gonna expect a 9 here. Let's see how we did. Steve Eiserman, OPG. A 7? Holy smokes. Well, total misfire on this one. How the hell is this a 7? That sucks. I mean, the edges are rough on this, no doubt. I mean, I'm probably putting a 10 down was probably ridiculous. I don't know why I put a 10. I mean, I thought maybe it was a shot at a 9 here. And it's hard for even the video to pick up on the edges. But if you look really close, you could see a little bit of edge issues with this card. But damn, I don't know why it's a 7 now. Does that look like a 7? Look how centered that is. It's hard to find these centered. That's really the toughest part of these OPGs. But yeah, that's disappointing. This one hurts. If I knew that was going to happen, look at the back. I mean, what's wrong with the back? Back is even centered, and they're usually way off on these. So I think this is a super tough grade here. Don't agree with it. I personally don't agree with it. I think it should be better. Maybe there's some surface issues here. I don't know. But I guess I'm glad I did it now because I would have been super disappointed at the end of this video. Let's hope for some better results. That one really sucks, quite honestly. All right. This is a Cal Ripken, I think second or third year card. The Ripken is 1983 Topps. I picked it up at a show in a trade. I have 9 or 10 down, and because these are more vintage, I'm probably going to, it's probably going to be less, considering what the Eiserman just did. It might be less than a 9. I mean, I have 9 or 10 on here. I was off to a great start, but got killed on that Eiserman. Holy smokes. That sucks, too. It was like when I was most looking forward to this entire break. But here's this card I literally at a show picked it up in a trade. It looked like in good shape. I don't have a lot of Ripken. Not a huge Ripken fan. Really, this is to potentially flip. If I can get a 10 on it, or even a 9. But a 10 would be more ideal. Its centering looks pretty good. It might not be perfectly centered, but pretty good. Coloring's good on it. Let's see how we did. Eight. All right, that's disappointing. So I'm much better, I guess, grading the more newer cards, I'm guessing, than I am these more older cards. Only got an 8 on this one, which sucks. So I've definitely taken a hit on these last two when you factor in the grading costs. Sorry, I should put the grade in here. My bad. So there you go. Bummer. Total bummer. I don't know if I did that with the Eiserman, but I'll bring it back. I'll bring the Eiserman back so you can see the whole thing. So somehow this is a 7. Don't get it. Any of you hockey guys out there that watch this video and tell me why that's a 7, I'd greatly appreciate your input. So how many? So now I'm running almost 50% because I missed on the Ripken, missed on the Eiserman, missed on the Jeter. So I missed my last 3 cards, right? 1, 2, 3. So I'm now 5 for 8 on my correct guesses. All right, here's the second Jeter. Remember, I guess one was I guess they're both 10s. So let's see if this one's a 10. I know it varied slightly from the other one. So let's see if we get a 10 on this one. No, we actually go down. Oh, man. That's not good. And that's now 4 misses in a row. So after being 5 for 5, I've now missed my last 4. Somehow this is an 8. I have no idea. No idea. The corners are... There's no white on these corners. Or these edges. I pulled both these cards fresh out of the pack. Both of them. So, man. That sucks. The 8 there. Alright, we got to get some better mojo going on here. So, alright, we got an Edgerrin James. This one I actually peeled off. It's a Finest, I believe. Yeah, Finest 1999 rookie. I peeled off just before I submitted it, the protector film that's on it. So, with that said, it's been a protector for years. I've had this card since 1999. I pulled it that long ago. Always had the protection on there. Pulled it off to submit. I did predict the 10. And let's see how we did. Survey says Gem Mint 10. There we go. Obviously, when you pull the film off, and as long as the card stayed in good condition and good, weather elements, meaning in a dry and all that, no humidity and stuff like that, I knew it was had obviously a shot at a 10, and bam, there it is. So there we go. Back on fire. Here's a Jeter blue. This is the you guys are probably all yelling it out because it's a pretty popular card. I know it's Bowman's Best. It's the Bowman's Best 1994 Jeter blue card. So it's considered the blue. I have 2 of them in here. And did I not create these? Oh, there we go. Okay, so here we go. I got one as a Jeter blue, one as a 9, the other's a 10. Although I do have 10 both. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. I guess one's a 9 or both are 10, I guess is what I'm trying to say there. Let's see. One of them I pulled of these, and one of them I actually bought at a trade show. So, here we go. Here's the card that probably many of you baseball fans are familiar with. Jeter, Bowman's Best Blue. Not a refractor, just the base blue version. And an 8. I knew these would be tough. Bowman's Best are hard to get good grades on, I've noticed. I did expect higher than this, though. So it came, getting it out of the camera. Came an 8. Don't know why. I thought it was better than that. But got an 8. So a little disappointing there. My Jeters are not doing well for me. Here's the second one. So these are back-to-back, I think. What's back this one look like? Yeah. All right. Let's see how the other one did. Apparently, I did think one of them was better than the other. So let's see if PSA thought the same. I know I'm not going to get a 10 now, so we can rule that out. Let's see if I can get a 9 on this one. Unless this one was the better one, and this one, unless that one was the better one, and this is going to be a 7. That would suck. See how we did? Same card. And 8. Both came back 8s. Missed and missed. Alright, so maybe this is why I'm not a grader. Alright, here's the Grayson Rodriguez. Did I get a 10 on the first one? I think I did, right? Did I do a Grayson? Yeah. Okay, so we'll just get this ready. I'm hoping this one's also a 10. I think I had both of the Graysons as 10s, right? Just checking here. No, I had a 9 and a 10. Okay. So I had 9 and a 10. So this one may not be a 10. Because I did get a 10 on the first one. You may all remember. So here's the second one. I did have one of them as a 9. The first one I did get a 10. Here we go. Both 10s. Okay. A miss that I appreciate. All right. It still counts as a miss, though. But it's a better miss because this one obviously went a 10. So 2 10s. 2 10s on my Grayson Rodriguez rookie 2018 Bowman Draft Chrome refractors. Boom. Okay. Makes it feel a little better. All right. Second stack. We're going to start off with a Marvin Harrison. I pulled a bunch of these because I've been looking for Brian Dawkins. I'm an Eagles fan, looking for Brian Dawkins rookies out of here, and pulled a ton of Harrisons. So I sent in the best ones. Sent 2 of them in. And they are, my guess, a 9 and a 10. So, hopefully they're both 10s, just like the last, just like those Rodriguez's. All right, so I guess one's a 9 and one's a 10. So here we go. And these are also the ones that I pulled off the film before I sent it in. Another set that's extremely hard, much like the O-Pee-Chee. Very, very hard to get centered, get these centered. 95%, well, I would say 85% of these come off-centered. It's been my experience. And I opened up a lot of boxes of this, so I'm pretty familiar with it. All right, so these were the best ones that I saw. Let's see how we did. Look at that, an 8. Wow. I mean, I pulled the film off of this. And I pack pulled it. So this is disappointing. How this is an 8? I have no idea. I'd love to know. That sucks. Because this, another one that I lose value on. You're not going to, overall would sell about as much as an 8 would. In fact, it might even sell more than an 8. I don't know. I don't know why this is an 8, though. But, what are you going to do? A lot of 8s. I think as many 8s as 10s. Not a lot of 9s. And we got 1 9. A whole batch here. Everything's an 8 or 10 for the most part, except for the Eiserman. All right, here's another one. Same deal. Marvin Harrison, finest. One of them I did think was better. And better in this case would be a 9, so I guess it's the best I can ask for here. Or probably be another 8, the way that this thing's been trending. Marvin Harrison, 8. Yep, that's kind of what I figured. Wow, that sucks. All right, here we go. My boy, Julio. I got a huge PC of Julio, and I started to send some of them in. This one here, they're pretty much the lower end stuff that I have. Alright, so this one looks to be the Bowman's Best. This looks like to be Bowman Chrome. Bowman Chrome Preview. What is that one? 1 second here, sorry. Where are you? Bowman Chrome, there it is. Okay, so this is the Mega Box Chrome. Yeah, Mega Box Chrome Julio. I did guess 10. I did guess 10. Let's see how we did. I'm going to flip this to 10. I hope it is. Really do. All right, here we go. There it is. This one I picked up at a card show too. I never pulled this card. I've got I have bought some PSA 10s of these. I have bought them. If this grades out of a 10, you're looking at a $200 card. And base in this in ungraded form raw, it's about 75 or so. 10s are right around 200 or so. So big difference. And hoping for a 10. We'll see how we did. Gem Mint 10. Yes! And again, I bought this at a card show. So, look good enough to me. And bam, got a 10 on it. That is awesome. That makes me happy, for sure. All right, Ellie De La Cruz, one of the hot rookies. I know this is a Sapphire. I pulled this card. So, barely touched air. I don't know, it's kind of hard to see the centering, and, this is one that looks to me it could be a 10. I did predict a 10. Let's see if we get the 10. These sapphires are sweet. Let's see how we did. There it is. And PSA said Gem Mint 10. There we go. Nice. Let's hope this guy takes off. Man, I know he's one of the hotter prospects. Khalil Watson. Now this one's rare. This one came. I pulled this out of the same box as the De La Cruz we just looked at. This is a orange atomic refractor of this guy. One of the better prospects. I did predict the 10. Here it is, Khalil Watson. Oops, you can't see it. Orange atomic refractor. I think this is out of only like 50 maybe. Anyway, there's the 10 prediction. Let's see how we did. I know this reel is probably going a little bit slow, but hopefully you guys are sticking with me. Here it is. It is out of 50, so 24 out of 50. You guys can see that there. And the card looks freaking sharp to me. Let's see if they agreed. Gem Mint 10. Here we go. Nice. Nice. All right. This one here, Eli Manning. This one's going to be tough. I doubt I'll get a 10 on this because of the die cut. This is his gold medallion, Lucky 13. Okay, and I have a 9 guess on this one. This one would not be, especially it's an older card. And the way this has been trending with the older cards, me being about a grade low. In my prediction, we have a Lucky 13. I have 9 on it. Again, probably going to be an 8, maybe even less, because again, it's die cut. And so here it is. It is his rookie, Lucky 13. You'll see the die cut. To me, the edges look freaking clean on it. But I know sometimes, you know, die cuts don't grade high. But let's see how we did here. Gold medallion. Yep, it's an 8. Did I not say that? Now that I'm getting a better understanding, I'm now figuring this out a little bit. So, predicted a 9, got an 8. And then, as you saw and heard, I just predicted an 8 based on how this, how these grades have been here. So, another miss. I mean, this sucks that these are 8s. I'll tell you, way too many 8s. There's not much in between. I mean, look at this. We have a stack of 8s and a stack of 10s, and we have 1 9 and 1 7, which is the most disappointing card of them all, being that it's my Eisman Peachy. All right, here's an Ohtani. I've had a lot of graded Ohtanis. This is my first one I've sent to PSA. I've done pretty well on these in terms of my accuracy with the other grading companies. So let's see. I'm pretty sure I did guess a 10 on this one. This is Topps Heritage Ohtani. Predicted 10. Let's see how we did. I'm very familiar with this card, so I'm pretty confident that I get a 10 here. So we'll see. No, we don't get a 10. We get the second 9 of the batch. That sucks. What can I say? I guess looking at it a little closer now, I don't know. You guys think that's off center, maybe left or right? Maybe just a snitch. I mean, I would not have sent that in if I knew I was getting the 9 back, but gotta take some risks. All right, here's the Guerrero. This is the Guerrero Bowman Chrome. I have got a couple of these back with SGC that came back 10s, so I think I have another one. I thought, of course, the Ohtani just threw me off, that I have a pretty good eye for 10s. I did guess 10 on it. I have a refractor, actually, that come back at SGC 10 of this card, of this version. This is just the base, though. All right, and we'll see how I did. These cards have all, I know that these Guerreros I purchased at card shows. I've never pulled one of my own. And we got a gem. I knew I have an eye for this one, so that doesn't surprise me. The Ohtani did. But nice. Gem Mint 10 Guerrero rookie. Here's one that I've had in my collection for ages. And I'm sure I overshot the grade because none of these like mid to late 90 cards they're all coming back, you know, one level down from what I guessed. I do have where's the moss? I do have a 9. Okay, so I didn't go 10 on it. I went 9. But my guess, again, based on the history here, I've had this card. I did pull this card back in 98. So I've had it for that long, which makes me also think it could drop to an 8 because I've just had it forever. I did guess 9. I'm going to guess right now it's probably an 8. But let's see. Here it is. All right. Let's see how we did. Come on, surprise me, PSA. You can actually give me one higher than what I'm looking for. Here we go. Mint 9. Okay, so I'm right on the nose with this one. It's a 9. I was kind of hoping... No, I wasn't hoping for a 10. I wrote down 9. So, yeah. Got this one right. Nice job. Commending myself. Pat on the shoulder. Next up, Derek Jeter Finest. These cards I probably would prefer to be in an SGC tux because I just think they would look better, but I figured I'd send them into to PSA. Again, I sent a pretty good mix in terms of like refractors, base cards, little older cards, just so I can really get a better gauge as far as what to send in going forward on the higher end stuff. That I really am trying to get a better feel grading through my own on PSA versus just what I've seen, it shows and everything else that's PSA. So, all right, so the Jeter, okay, this is the X-Fractor out of 2011. Okay, I have a 9 or 10 on this. I think I'm definitely hoping for a 10, but wouldn't be surprised at a 9. And honestly, the way that these cards have been grading, I know I hit the moss good, so that's good with a 9. This is out of $2.99, by the way. And it'd be great to get a 10 on it. Look at how sharp this card is. This is why I just feel like these type of refractors, atomic refractors and whatnot, just look better in the tux. It's just my personal opinion. But let's see how the Jeter did. Again, this is an atomic refractor out of $2.99. Yeah, $2.99 out of 2011 Finest. Guessed 9 or 10 on this one. Let's see how we did. 9. Okay. Like I said, I had 9 or 10. So there it is. Would have been nice to have a 10. But, hey, you know what? The 9 is pretty damn cool. Just lost my camera here. Let me get it back. There we go. All right. I hit that one right. Now we got some 9s coming into the order. Another Jeter. I got a lot of Jeters in this one. This is a, yes, this is a 1998 Finest. I did not peel this protector off. It was already peeled off. And on this one, I have an 8 or a 9. So I don't have high hopes for this card. 8 or a 9. Again, I think I sent this one in just a test, because otherwise I would not typically send a card in that I thought would get an 8. So I think this is really one I was just trying to evaluate PSA on this. So there's the card. Sharp card. I always like this card. And again, this is actually one that I think it would look better in a SGC. Probably will crack this if it doesn't get a good. If it gets an 8, I'm more likely to crack this and send it to SGC, because I think it'll look better in a tux. It's just my personal opinion, because it'll be a PC for me. All right, here it is. Non-protector refractor. And an 8. All right. I guessed it right. I said 8 or a 9. Got an 8. Yeah, so this one I most likely would crack, send to SGC, and get it in the tux. It'll just, to me, it'll look better in a tux. So, all right. A lot of 8s. But some of these 8s I guessed. Okay, J.J. Watt. This one I sent in just because he recently retired. Strictly because of that. I've had his rookie forever. This is his Donruss Elite rookie. I think I predicted a 10. Let me see. Where are you, Watt? Yes, SWAT no helmet, but I do have a 10. So there it is. Thunderous Elite, helmet, and a 10. Let's see how we did. Okay, so there it is. It's a sideway card. Numbered out of 999. J.J. Watt rookie. And I predicted a 10. And we got a gem in 10. There we go. Not a surprise. I guess I'm, probably just under 50% with 10s on this order. So that's pretty cool. All right, here's a Randy Moss. This card I actually bought on eBay. I remember. I think this is the one. No, I didn't buy it. No, this one I actually pulled. This is a Randy Moss Skybox Thunder. I've had this card forever. 1998 rookie. And I have a 10 guess on this. Now, again, older card. The way this is trending, probably a 9, maybe even an 8. Probably a 9 would be my guess, because I thought, obviously, if I guessed it was a 10, probably is going to get a 9. But let's see if we can get lucky and get a 10 out of it. So there it is. Not a high-end card, base is like $25 in value. Hoping to get a 10, obviously, that's why I sent it in. Let's see what PSA thinks. 9. Okay. Again, doesn't surprise me. Missed it, though. Did guess it was a 10, but it came back a 9. So, there it is. Next up is a Frank Gore. 1995 Topps, or Bowman rookie, I believe. The Gore. Where are you, Gore? I can't find him here. Oh, there it is. So, Gore, 1995, or 2005 Bowman, rather. Guessed a 10. My guess is not going to be a 10. Again, because it's an older card, and I'm getting hit with these. I think maybe this is a shot at a 10, though. Probably give me a 9. There it is. Again, tough card to get a high grade on because of the black borders. But this one looked pretty damn sharp to me. Let's see what PSA thinks. It's a 9. Yeah, I had a feeling. All right. Next up, we have the other Peterson score. Yep, the other Peterson score. So we saw the last one, which I did get a 10 on it. Or the first one, I should say, earlier on. I did guess a 10. Let's see if I get 2 10s. Here we go. No, we got a 9 on this one. So this sucks because this is basically I lose money on. That's a bummer. I was hoping both of these would be 10s. But not to be. Not to be. All right, 2 cards to go. Thanks for sticking with me, by the way. Please sub. Get a chance. Well, I know you get a chance. So not miss feature content. I'll be sending in more subs here soon. Here's a Vladimir Guerrero. What is this? Woman's Best? Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Topps. Oh, no, that's the one before. Bowman Chrome. Which one is this? Okay, so this is a Bowman Chrome. That last one was Update that I did. This one is the Bowman Chrome 2019. I did guess a 10. Excuse me. And let's see how we did here. And we got 1 card left, and that's it. Here we go. So there it is. This card I believe I might have pulled, or I bought it at a show. I'm not entirely sure about this one. Probably bought it, maybe. That looked good. Let's see how we did here. And it is a Gem Mint 10. So I hit both 10s on the Guerreros. So that's cool. Well done. Last and least is a Julio Bowman's Best Refractor. And I did guess a 10 right there. Julio Bowman Chrome Refractor. Let's see. The other Julio I did get a 10 on. So let's see if we can, if PSA will grace me with another 10 here. on the Julio Bowman's Best refractor. There it is. And survey says, oh, got a 9. Wah, wah. There it is. 9. Bummer. That's kind of bummer. Not a tremendous bummer, but anyway, this is so how we did here. We had, let's see. I mean, he got way more 8s than I was thinking. I did not expect to get this many 8s. That's disappointing. My biggest stack, however, is 10s. So the 10s still won out. But way too many 8s. Let's see. There was 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 8s. Out of 30 card submission, that's 1/3 of them. Terrible. Don't like that at all. The 9s, 2, 4, 6, 8 9s. So that's 17, 18. So I was about 45%. I mean, I'm doing some quick math here. 40, somewhere around 43, 45%. 10 hit rate. So probably should get that a little bit higher than I did. Some of these 9s were a little disappointing. I thought they were 10s. So, but that's okay. It is what it is. And then this one was the most disappointing. How this is a 7. Look how centered this card is. And for O-Pee-Chee. And again, for any of you who know about this 84, 85 O-Pee-Chee set, it's almost impossible to get them centered. And to get color like this as well. There's definitely edges issues on this card. Not that they're terrible. But to get a 7, that sucks. That's the bummer. This is the card that I was most looking forward to getting an idea on here. And yeah. Have to work on getting a better 7, that's for sure. All right, listen, thank you very much, Ruckscards. Appreciate it. Please like, subscribe, all those fun things. More content coming. And appreciate it. Thank you again. And we'll catch you next time. Bye for now.